Hi beautiful friends, and welcome to a very random morning in October. Mind you, this is how I start every single morning, kissing Bane and annoying him. Usually I would kick him off the bed, but he hurt his little paw, so I was trying to keep him on the bed still, while still trying to make the bed properly. Kind of a disaster, so I moved on after, went to the bathroom to get ready. I usually start with a podcast, but today my friend had FaceTimed me, so I put on some of my makeup, which I really am impressed with this brand so far. It's like a clean makeup brand without parabens and extra, funky stuff that I didn't want in there. And it's so glowy, and I really, really enjoy it. Even wearing it in the summer, it's super light. I'm no makeup artiste or anything like that, but it's pretty damn good. So, I don't know. I'm happy with it. And then I always start every single day in the fridge with my 2 supplements for seasonal depression, and they work so damn well. This brand I stand by for my vitamin D3. It's also flavorless, so it's really easy to consume, which is my favorite part. And omega-3, not so easy to consume. I'm used to it, but it still tastes like fishy orange. That sounds so bad. And then the supplements that have been just killing the game is my Cycle Smart and my Vitex. These are hormone supplements, and they have helped tremendously with my mood and menstrual cramps and just honestly thriving. Obsessed. The next part of my morning is sourdough bread. I have an obsession. Like, it's out of control. I love the sourdough bread. This is the first time buying it, and I'm like, whoa! So I eat the same thing every day. Mind you, I forgot the tomatoes, which I was devastated, but picture tomatoes on this. Balsamic vinegar, onion, egg. It's like sweet but salty, and it's so damn good. It also keeps me full for really long, so I like to start my day with a big breakfast, and I just find eggs, they just do well. I love it. And then I always have my tea. I don't know why it's in this sketchy bag, but it's orange pico, and then I use stevia, and this is a liquid stevia from Amazon. Obsessed. We got Hydro One here coming to disconnect our lines, and then all of the electricians. We're getting a hot tub today, people. Since our power was cut off, we didn't have access to the internet or Starlink, so I got all these batteries here, and I just kept switching them off with the generator. It was a whole system, and it ended up working out very well, but that's what I was setting up because they had just got there. So I was like, plug, get ready for a wild, boring day. So essentially, we took the hot tub from my rental house, and then we didn't have a big enough panel for the hot tub. So now we had to upgrade the panel, and it's gonna be really expensive, and we don't know if the hot tub actually works. So we're spending a lot of money to find out that this hot tub might potentially not work, but we're not gonna talk about that. So complete other side note, I used to be vegan when I lived in Guelph on my own, and I really liked it. This girl got an infection in her small intestine. And I didn't necessarily get it from being vegan, so I just want to start that off by saying I'm not claiming being vegan gave me an infection. That's not the headline of this. I had so much stress, and I was in a very bad relationship years ago. I just completely bloated. I had so many mental health problems. I was so depressed and anxious, and I was not thriving. I had a lot of brain fog. I was not myself. I'd cry all the time. It was just so bad. What I did was I went to a naturopath, and I got this cool test, and it had pricks, and not even pricks. You had to put a, I don't even know how to explain this. Hold on, guys. So this test was supposed to be a food allergy test, and I held this metal pole. She sprayed it with water, and I held it, and then in the other hand she had this little pricky thing. It didn't hurt, but it was each finger, and it would tell her on the computer if something was really inflamed or not. I didn't really understand how it worked, but my toes, my fingers, all of that got done. And then at the end of it, she gave me a list of everything that would cause inflammation. I got this thing called Candida, and it was a small overgrowth of fungi or fungus in my small intestine. And your small intestine is in charge of absorbing all of your nutrients and your minerals. So anything that I was eating, I wasn't actually absorbing properly, which was a huge problem. So I was bruising everywhere because any of my iron, I was anemic. It was a whole thing. So when I figured out all this, I had to go on this huge cleanse essentially. So I had no alcohol, I had tons of fermented food, I had no sugar whatsoever, not even fruit. It was terrible. It was so many months, and it was the worst. I've done the 75 hard challenge. This was worse, I think, honestly. It was awful. So along with no alcohol, sugar, any fun stuff like that, I also wasn't allowed carbs. So that was so hard. You're also getting headaches and all that. but I couldn't be a vegan anymore because I ate a lot of like chickpeas, black beans, lentils, like everything was high carb. Now that I am free of candida, small intestine is thriving, you know, not just surviving, it's good. However, I still like to eat, like, I love black bean burgers. I make them all the time, I'm obsessed. So stuff like that I still choose to eat because like I just legitimately like it. But I think I'm just like generally happy with the amount of plant-based food that I put in my body, and like I'm all about whole foods. I mean, like my slogan is Whole Foods, Fitness and Happiness. So whole foods do really well with my body, and like the less processed stuff, the better. So I think I'm just gonna continue on with that. So the lighting's really bad just because there's no hydro, of course. But I wanna show you some of my favorite things that I eat. Sorry, they're drilling. Okay. Guys, I give up. What I was trying to get at is I just try to make a better conscious effort to just choose like whole foods, organic things when I can afford them, when it works out or makes sense. But honestly today it's just too loud, and I was gonna do a whole what I eat in a day video, but then I have no power. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. So it's just not a good video for that day. But I will let you go now. I'm about to get my new camera and, oh, I wanna show you, hold on. I got my new camera and I'm so excited. It takes such good photos. I still have my Sony for video, but I am obsessed. And I started a new Instagram account for my photography. So I'm just starting out. I'm really excited. So if you guys want me to take photos of you, hit me up. It's Memories by Mack Topa. Okay, bye. Friends, I completely forgot that I did this footage a while back at Algonquin Park, and it's so pretty, and I really want to do a full video on it because it was just absolutely incredible and like a super fun video to film. So I'm gonna post that soon, but for now this is just a random clip. Enjoy. So we're going on a new trail. It's called Cheater Trail / something else, High Falls, I believe. So I think it's, what is it, 6K, 8K? Something like that. We're not really sure what we're in for. Maybe 8. Who knows? But we're in for an adventure. And we're good. It's like that weather that you can't dress properly. It's either like too hot, too cold, all that stuff. Sorry, Allie, you're in this video. Oh, cute bridge. Aww. That is cool. Oh, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.